Hey y'all, and welcome back to Caitlyn's Corner. So we are still celebrating Bicycle Week, and today I have for y'all Newton and Me, and this is by Lynne Mayer. So Newton and Me, and there's a doggy in the bicycle basket. If you're ready, we are going to get started. Saturday morning, I was asleep in my bed when Newton, my dog, dropped his ball on my head. Uh-oh, Newton dropped the ball on the boy's head while he was asleep. I pulled on my blue jeans, t-shirt, and shoes and ate a quick breakfast while Dad read the news. So there's Dad reading the newspaper. Then Newton and I ran out the back door. We had the whole day to play and explore. Newton and the boy are going to go play and explore everything. I rolled Newton's ball to him along the ground. As we played with the ball, here's what we found. The ball won't roll far in the rough, grassy yard. It rolls much farther on a surface that's smooth and hard. But it won't roll at all if I don't give it a push. When I pushed too hard, it rolled as far as the bush. So different surfaces and different amounts of force causes the ball to move in different ways. I decided to throw the ball up in the sky. I threw the ball hard. It went really high. No matter how hard I would throw the ball up, it would always come down to me and my pup. So, no matter how hard he threw the ball, it would always come back down. This gave me an idea. I wanted to test. I took out the red truck that I like best. I put down the truck on ground that was flat until I would push. My truck stayed where it sat. Gotta give the truck a little push for it to move, right? Look, they're running. What are they running to? Going downhill, my truck really speeds. It went off the sidewalk and up into the weeds. That's why they're running. The truck went really far and into the weeds. When I pushed my toy truck, it went really far. But even my big push won't move my dad's car. Need a big push to get that car rolling. I heard my mom calling for Newton and me. She wanted some rocks from my pile by the tree. So Mom is needing some rocks. We pulled my red wagon to the tree at a run. Newton and I knew this job would be fun. I filled up my wagon with piles of stone, but with all of the rocks, I couldn't pull it alone. So they have too many rocks in the wagon for him to pull. When it was empty, it was easy to pull. I just couldn't move it when it was full. Newton and I got some help from my dad. He pushed while I pulled. We made my mom glad. So they are working together to get that wagon moving. I don't think it helped that Newton was in the wagon too. Then Newton and I decided to go for a ride. Look, on the bicycle. I hopped on my bike with my dog by my side. So they are rolling. The wind was a-blowing quite hard that day. The wind at my back pushed me on my way. So the wind had given a little push on the bike too. But when I turned around to go home at last, the wind pushed against my chest and I couldn't go as fast. Pedaling uphill was really hard too. Getting to the top took all I could do. Have you ever pedaled uphill? It's really hard. You go a lot slower trying to pedal uphill than you would downhill. But going downhill, I needed to slow down. I did that by dragging my feet on the ground. So why would you want to slow down going downhill? Because if you go too fast, you'll end up flipping, and the bike will come out from under you, and that's no good. That would hurt. When we got home, we played tug of war. I pulled Newton, Newton pulled, and then I pulled some more. When he pulled as hard as I did, we didn't move at all. But when he pulled harder, I'd step forward or fall. So they're playing tug of war. I realized at the end of the day that I heard some new things along the way. Playing with Newton gave me the notion that pushing and pulling are forces of motion. So they learned about the forces of motion and pushing and pulling. I wonder who came up with that idea. And that is the end of that one. So I hope you enjoyed Newton and me and their little adventures. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.